Today, I'll be talking about operational efficiency and how businesses can actually operate efficiently and yield results. But you can't talk about operational efficiency if you don't have the right leadership. And I think one of the biggest problems organizations have today is the fact that they don't have people who are multipliers of talents, who are multipliers of intelligence. So we need to begin to look at the leadership of our people. So there are two types of leaders, those who multiply and those who diminish. A multiplying leader or a multiplier is a leader who accepts raw materials, smart people, talents. And these are people who would identify these smart people and multiply their intelligence, multiply their talents, help them to grow and become better people. So you accept smart people and you help them to grow and become smarter and become more productive and become more knowledgeable about the industry or whatever that is expected of them. So a multiplier is the kind of leader that every organization should look at. On the other hand, we also have the diminisher, all right? Those who diminish the talents, the intelligence, and the confidence of their team members. And what do they do? Diminishers are people who take all the glory. They want to show that they did it. They don't showcase, they don't encourage, they don't motivate their team members. So it's all about the team lead. It's all about the manager. It's all about the head of the department. So they are selfish. They take all the glory. So organizations should begin to identify who is a multiplier or who is a diminisher, all right? So if we begin to identify the right people to drive your department, if you begin to identify the right people to drive your organizations, of course, these people would impact positively on their team members. And as they do, the organization becomes more efficient, becomes more productive, becomes more profitable. And at the end of the day, will become one of the best places to work. Everyone wants to work in a place where their talent is recognized. They want to work in a place where they can grow and become more valuable. They want to work in a place where they will be happy. And so it's not about the money in most cases, it's about the working environment. So operational efficiency has a lot to do with the working environment, has a lot to do with the leadership, has a lot to do with who is actually driving the bus. And who are those you're driving with? Do you give them the opportunity to think outside the box? Do you give them the opportunity to express themselves? Do you delegate with minimal supervision? Of course, that's what it's supposed to be. So you delegate with minimal supervision so they can actually take risk. Of course, calculated risk. And at the end of the day, they will be able to think. Most times, we don't allow people to think because we do everything for them. So they are just like bus drivers. They drive from one particular bus stop to another bus stop. For example, in Lagos, there's so many bus drivers. All they do is to drive from Oju-Elegba to Obalende every day. They don't change their route. Why? Because they are not licensed to drive somewhere else. So do you have bus drivers in your team? Or you have people who are talented and who can think and who can make decisions that will be profitable to the organization? So it starts with the leaders. It starts with encouraging leaders to be multipliers and not diminishers. So multiply and do not diminish. Thank you.